Hello YouTube, my name is Alston and I make YouTube videos for people that are new to blogging, passive income, and affiliate marketing. Today I'm going to spend a few minutes talking about blogging and social media, what you should do, how you should use it, should you use it, all of that good stuff I'll cover today. So let's get started. Before we get started, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification if this video or any other video on this channel has helped you in any way. Alright, blogging with social media. Basically, in my opinion, you should use social media to drive traffic back to your blog only. You shouldn't spend a ton of time on social media simply because it can suck so much time away from you and take away from what you should be doing, which is creating content on your website. For example, what I like to do is I like to create a blog post and then use a WordPress plugin to push out that new post to various social media sites. Very quickly, using a blog post I've mentioned a few times on here called Blog to Social. I am not an affiliate for them. As soon as I click submit, my blog post will get sent out to Pinterest, Facebook, Instagram, and one other one I don't remember. But I only use social media to promote my current posts. The reason for that, like I mentioned, social media is designed for you to stay on social media. And the longer you're on social media, the less content you're creating on your own, which will have a direct impact on your wallet. The other reason why I don't like to spend a lot of time on social media is because you're actually spending time and money making someone else rich. Think about all the time that you spend on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. And every time you see an ad, even if it's your ad, you are basically giving money to the owners of those social platforms. When in reality, you need to send people from those social platforms to your website so that you can start earning money from ads, from affiliate marketing, from your digital products. There are a few social media platforms that you should use. Make sure that you are using them to send people back to your platform. Here are a few that I would use. I would use Pinterest. Pinterest is a great way to use to send people back to your website. So basically what Pinterest is a social media platform for images. Other platforms like text or video, Pinterest really focuses on beautiful pictures. It is a search engine, so you can find keywords or key phrases. But what you should do is you should be embedding your either links back to your website or links to your YouTube video to within your Pinterest pins. So that way, when someone clicks on the pin, they can read a little bit about your blog post and then go back to your website. Again, the most important thing is for you to drive traffic back to your website because that's where you're making money. It's a very simple equation. If people are on the social media website, they're not on your website. They're not on your website, you're not making any money. So the ultimate goal is to get people back to your website. So Pinterest is number one. I would also spend some time on Facebook and Facebook groups. So what you can do is you can do a search and find relevant Facebook groups in your niche, provide some helpful content, and then provide links back to your website or YouTube videos. I have done this with some success. It does take a lot of time to do that. What I would recommend is maybe just a paragraph, maybe 100 words, 200 words, and then send people back to your website. One of the issues with Facebook and some of the social media outlets that are out there is that the content refreshes so fast that it's very possible that a large portion of the Facebook group miss your post. So what you have to do, and that's obviously by design because they want people to be on there constantly so that they can stay up to date with everything. What you will probably have to do with Facebook and Twitter and some of the other social media platforms that are out there is post multiple times. But yet you have to be conscious of the rules and policies of Facebook, of each individual group. So what you should do, and what I've done in the past, is I will join a group. I'll reach out to the moderator or the owner of the group and say, hey, so this is my blog. How do you feel about, or what are your rules for posting references back to your website? Most moderators are okay with it as long as you're providing helpful content and you're not spamming. What I would definitely recommend is just make sure that you get those answers before you throw your blog posts out there all willy-nilly. It's also important that you continuously, frequently, every few days or so, provide some helpful content so that people see that you are providing value and that they can know, like, and trust you. So that's Facebook. Twitter, and actually Twitter's another social media platform that you can get into, and I've actually started ramping this up recently, is I will post my YouTube videos on Twitter and reference them back to, obviously, YouTube. And then from there, I can direct them to either an affiliate offer, or I can direct them back to my website. The nice thing about Twitter is you can use these hashtags to find almost like a keyword search, and people can find you. In the past week alone, I have created tweets based on the YouTube videos, and I have gained probably 10 followers in the last week or so. My Twitter handle is godbolt5234 if you want to follow me on there. Basically, it is shameless self-promotion, but feel free to follow there. But the good thing is I'll put in hashtags like affiliate marketing, internet marketing, online marketing, passive income, WordPress, and a few other ones. And people that are searching for that content can find me or will find me. Twitter is much like Facebook, where the content is changing so much that it's very possible for a portion of your audience or the relevant parties to miss your tweets. So that's why it's imperative to maybe post a couple times per day with your information, again, referring them back to your website. Twitter is the third one. If you have a highly visual niche, you could also use Instagram. Instagram, personally, I found is a little bit more difficult to get back to my blog or to my YouTube videos, but some people have found success. One of the issues that I found with it is at least in my experience, the images aren't clickable and they don't drive traffic anywhere. So people can see your images, but then they have to enter in the URL or enter in the title of the blog. So I don't spend a lot of time on Instagram. I do have followers. I don't know how many followers I have, but I still spend a few minutes here and there. Because my blog posts automatically get sent to Instagram, I do pick up blog posts. I do pick up followers. The other interesting thing is with the Blog to Social plugin, and this is the premium version, it will schedule tweets and it will schedule posts and Pinterest pins and all that stuff automatically. So on my Instagram, for example, and I should bring that up, it's constantly sending out different, I don't even know what they're called. They're constantly sending out different images with the first paragraph or so of my blog. And so people are seeing this somehow and they are following me, which is kind of interesting. So, but the ultimate goal when it comes to blogging and social media is you want to find different ways to drive traffic back to your blog so that you can control the traffic, you can monetize it through the various channels. Personally, and this is just a recommendation, do not spend a lot of time on those other sites on social media because you don't control the traffic, you don't control the narrative, you're making somebody else rich, which is okay. But for every moment they're not on your website, they're not helping you meet your goal if your goal is to monetize your site. So that's basically it when it comes to blogging and social media. It can be done. I have found some success with it. Most of my success has come with Twitter recently because I just started posting tweets, driving people to my YouTube channel, which ultimately drives them back to my website. But there can be some success in it. But there is a point of oversaturation when you're spending too much time on your social media, trying to engage versus driving people back to your website. So this is Alston with a brief video on blogging and social media. Before I let you go, make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification if this video or any other video on my channel has helped you out in any way. Also, I will provide a link in the description to Project 24. Project 24 is a 24-month course in which they walk you through how to become a professional blogger. If you follow the course format as they recommend, you can replace your full-time income in 24 months. They do everything from showing you how to pick a niche, how to train writers when you get to that point, how often you should write, and a timeline of progress. So definitely check that out. Also, I will provide a second link. The link will actually be to this page. The second link in the description will be to my website and this page. This page contains some of the tools that I use to help me blog and create YouTube videos. So definitely check that out as well. The income school as well as the product recommendations will be affiliate links. So if you click those links and you decide to either buy one of these products or pursue income school, I do receive a small commission. Before we get started, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification if this video or any other video on this channel has helped you in any way. So once again, this is Alston answering the question, blogging and social media. Thanks for watching, and we will see you soon.